What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to the Oddsparks demo for the PlayStation 5. This just dropped yesterday, completely randomly. Didn't even know it was coming out. But anyway, this is a kind of an automation factory builder with a focus on nature-based automation, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's a little weird, but the aesthetic's very cute. It's very cozy. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. This is a long demo, by the way. They say that you've got like about 3 hours of content in this demo. You've got half the first region and a bunch of stuff you can do. Yesterday I played it for, I don't know, like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. Anyway, this is the seed if you'd like to also join. Yes, there's seed generation for the world and stuff like that. Let's just, I don't know, do a bunch of these things. There we go. Sure, why not? Doesn't really matter what the character looks like. Cool, start. And there's a lot of little aesthetic things that you can unlock and do by doing certain achievements and badges and stuff like that. We'll go into those here in a minute. I am not going to read all this stuff. There's a lot of reading in this game, and yeah, I don't really want to do that. Okay, so thing dropped in the shed. We can run faster on paths, which is denoted by the little wind animation coming off your character. Alright. Yes. We found a weird thing. A strange piece of metal. Alright, we will go to the village monument. There is... Let's talk a little bit about the badges right now. These all unlock like cosmetic things and stuff like that. There's this one right here, Spa Day. Sit on all the benches in the village. Let's see, there's one right here. There's one right here. There's the one you started on. Right here, that's 3. Where was that other one? It wasn't up here. It was over here. Here's number 4. Here's 5. There's one like off to the side, one of these ways. Oh yeah, you can rotate the camera. Yeah. So there's one here. That's 6. And here's 7. Now the last one, the 8th one, you need to get a little bit further in the story by completing missions. But it shows up around here. It's once you start doing your construction and stuff like that. Anyway, they want us to go to the village monument. So the village monument is how you can go along a kind of a tech tree of sorts. You get a particular item, you drop it in here, and it'll unlock certain things, which is handy dandy. Yes, I looked at the village monument. Okay. We completed that. Oh yeah, he's getting another quest. It doesn't automatically accept it. Okay, so wants us to exit into the world. This is where the random generation is going to actually kick in for your seed. Okay, so this is how you enter the overworld of sorts. Every time you play this little opening area is going to be somewhat similar, but slightly different. It's always going to have these 3 types of things. It's going to have this guy, the Stumpy Spark Shrine, which, go ahead and mess with that thing. It's always going to have the Ancient Waypoint, which is a teleportation type of deal. It's literally a waypoint, and a giant tree. So that's always going to be the same. The greater map, though, and what it's composed of, is going to be randomly placed. So let's go look for a thing. Where is it? We can get Aether shards from these little corpses here, which is good. You can also find them Oh, cool, we found the distiller. Nice. Very cool. You can also find them via chests, which that's what I'm looking for right now. What's this? This is the crafty shrine. Crafty spark shrine. Good. It's pretty close to the beginning area. In my last save, it was a ways away. I had to travel for a while. There's another ancient waypoint. Man, I'm not finding any chests. Found a lot more last time. Keep on looking. Alright, forget it. I thought I'd run into one sooner than that, but that's okay. We'll go back. That's fine. It's a-okay. Let's go back to the village and complete the tech tree thing. If you remember, it wanted a shard. So now that we've got a couple, we can slot one of those in here. You can press square to automatically put it in a applicable slot. There we go. We did it. Okay, so next thing, we will exit and examine the ancient shrine outside. Which, now that that's powered, will give us access to this. Ta-da! We get a stumpy spark. Now, sparks are your workers. They have various statistics that you can see here: defense, offense, efficiency, capacity. Blunt is the attack type. You can hold L2 to bring up this little targeting reticule, and then you can throw them, pressing X. When you send them out to attack, they will kind of just go and do what they're going to do for a little while. Oh, we got a badge unlocked too. How about that? Was it hunting? Yeah. Killed 50 of them. I don't know exactly what that's going to unlock, but something. Anyway. That's not exactly what I wanted you to do, but that's fine. You're doing great, little guy. Good job. Alright, let's continue destroying all these. We're going to need a decent amount of these shards. Good job. Now, we can't actually attack ourselves, but we can gather certain resources ourselves. So, like, these bushes and stuff like that, we can interact with those. Okay, I'm going to need a little bit more wood, I believe. We'll put that there. I think it's 5 wood for each stumpy spark. You can hold up to 10. You might be able to modify that later. I know that one thing you can do is increase the amount of, or rather your slot that you can hold your little guys in. So in this demo we'll be able to hold 2 different variations. Now then, we can take our guy and put that right in there. So that way, as long as it's got the ingredients, it will craft. So we're going to need more wood. I'd like to get at least a few of these dudes. Good. That'll get us 2. Now those get deposited in this little back section here, so if you want to visually confirm whether or not you've got something waiting for you, that's how you do it. But other than that, we'll just grab that. It's gonna be a minute. I like all the little sound effects. The sound effects, the music, the sound design in general is it's pretty good in this game. Liking it so far. Alright, grab you. And keep getting wood. We can go ahead and take a look at some of these little exclamation points that are coming up. They give you information based on your surroundings and stuff, and you can look up other things. So if you want to look up stuff that's adjacently related to these things, you can then look them up, similar to like a Wikipedia, which is convenient. Let's go ahead and break this. Now you can slot up to 2 different sparks in the automatic generation on these guys, so that way it'll craft for you. I might put another one in here, just to do that. It's not always the best idea to make your production as fast as possible. It kind of depends on your inputs and stuff like that. So we can take this and just go straight here. Not too bad. So you can see our production time went up from 1.9 to 3.8, so a little bit faster. Anyway, let's go ahead and complete this quest. Okay. Now we can start getting quests from all the other villagers. And what you'd like me to do is deliver a Stumpy Spark, 20 ether shards, and 100 wooden logs. Very good. We will accept that. We will not accept and pin it, though. We'll just accept it. And then we'll get everybody else's starting quests. This one's going to be very important for us. This one involves pretty much starting up all of our automation and stuff like that. So they want 10 wooden logs, 5 stones, and 2 Stumpy Sparks. So let's go ahead and get that before we do anything else. I will accept all these quests, though. The dirt path is also very important. That's for your logistics. Okay. You can also gather some basic resources and start investing in certain things, which would be a good idea. Alright, so now we got a little bit more. We're definitely going to need more wood. Let's see. These little sections right here with brown, those a lot of the time have corpses and stone. Forest-looking thing has trees and wood, obviously. So let's head on over here and send them to do their thing. Need 5 stone total, 10 wooden logs, which should not be a problem. We'll just let them keep doing their thing. We can also help. Do this kind of stuff. Good job, guys. Good job. Alright, we're going to need a little bit more of everything. Circle opens your inventory. There is a sorting button, which is nice. Alright. Now the other thing you need to know about your sparks is another way to control them, which is how to recall them. And I'll go ahead and show that off here in a second once they get back. Okay, so if you send them off to do a task like this that they cannot complete, and there's no sense in keeping them there, there's two ways to get them back. You can either run away far enough and they'll automatically come back to you, or hold circle. You can press circle to call one back, or you can do this, and anything within the radius will automatically come back to you. You're going to need to know that for particular things. Certain fights are going to require kind of juggling your units, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Let's go ahead and deliver these things. That way we can get in as much wood as we want. Alright, so let's go ahead and deposit these things. There we go. Now, you can hold X to recall a specific amount. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'll take these two back. Otherwise, I think that he would just steal them all. I don't want that. Alright, cool. Build mode. Build mode is triangle. Brings up your little menu. As you unlock things, you will gain more things to build. I would like to take this wood. It's completely fine for us to take. We'll accept that. What was your quest? You want Stumpy Sparks. Times 3. Okay. For now, let's get a log station up and running. That way we can at least have some resources. Press triangle to access our harvester. We need nothing. We have what we need. You can press square to rotate. I'm going to face it this way because I want it to feed into the shrine there. So let's do that. Let's take our 2 that we have, throw them in there. Very easy. Drop that off. We're going to need a lot more of these guys, so. This is infinite. It will just keep going just as long as it has space. This will hold up to 20 wood at any given moment. So, that's something you do need to hold on to as well. Just 1 spark left. 1 spark. We're going to need 3, though. That's not too bad. If you'd like to change which quest you have pinned, just go to your little quest screen. I would like to get the dirt path set up. Go ahead and collect this wood. Yeah, and wood only stacks up to 20, if that wasn't apparent. Gonna need more of these little guys. Well, while they're doing that, we can kind of run around, maybe unveil some of the map, figure out where some stuff is. It's gonna be a minute. Well, several minutes. Ah, here's one of those chests I was talking about. Yeah, these just have things in them. Oh hey, a Bielephant. I could probably take this Bielephant, to be completely honest. It'll just take a while, and I don't really want to do that. It's got a decent amount of health. But the way you fight is you fight Pikmin style, which is very fun. These little slots right here are that's where you can put buildings, certain buildings anyway. One thing you want to look for is this. You want to look for Bielephant corpses. These give you a resource that you need in order to make the loggers. The loggers are very, very important, considering most everything starting off is going to need wood. So wood is very important. Stone is less important, for now anyway. The different color here is a different biome. We can't do anything with that in the demo just yet. Pingus. Oh, it's so angry. So angry. Okay. Let's leave the little penguin thing alone. Sounds like it'll be a tough fight. Anyway, let's continue. Let's take care of all these elephant corpses. Probably grab some more rocks. Alright, so now we've got enough for a couple more loggers, which is just perfect. Alright, you might be able to store things inside those. Ancient container. I don't think I can open this. No, yeah, these guys can't do it. They're not tough enough. That's okay. Alright, so these trees are the ones that you can build on. So you want to kind of make note of the surrounding areas around them. This wouldn't be a terrible place to build. Lots of space. Here's the distiller. We can't do anything with that yet. We'll be able to soon. And we've probably got our sparks built up already, so let's go ahead and head on back. Perfect. Got 5 now. How about that? Take this wood too. No sense letting it sit there, not doing anything. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Alright, we've got ourselves our dirt path. Good. Dirt path is going to come in very handy. This is for the barrel in the shed. Alright, we've already built the logger. We need to connect the logger to the Stumpy Shrine. And then we gotta throw some on the path, and yeah. It's gonna go great. Alright, I don't think we need to clear out all this debris that's around here. I think we're okay with that. So, let's go ahead and open up our logistics, get our path going. And, yeah. We only needed to connect up to that one little spot. It's better to have shorter paths where possible. And that'll make sense, you know, here in a second. Because you need to actually have your sparks on the path. They are effectively your conveyors. So, yeah, you kind of need them to do their little thing. I think we can throw one more in here, and that'll count as the 3. Oh, no, guess not. Oh, no, it did. Okay, good. So, let's go ahead and throw some wood in here, throw some of these in here, and let it keep doing its thing. That's going to be a little while. Tell you what, I'll just speed through this part, so that way you guys don't have to sit here and watch it do its little thing. Maybe I'll run around and do some random stuff and come back, but anyway, once this is all said and done, I'll see you guys in a moment. Okay, that didn't take too long. Let's go ahead and finish this thing up. Ta-da! Alright, so as far as our next quests are concerned, we've got to deliver wooden logs. We've got some here we can grab. Ah, we're so close. let's take a look and see what everybody else wants. The game is still playing, even when this menu is open, by the way. So, let's see, what could we do? That would be for the Spark workbench, which isn't terribly important right now. Let's just focus on delivering the wooden logs. Shouldn't be too bad. We can help. Not like it really helps a whole lot, but... okay, I'm tired of that now. Okay. There we go. So now we can do Sawn timber, which will help with the rest of the quests we need to do. Which is not too bad. One thing we can also do is make a little bit more progress on the tech tree. Alright, so let's drop a leaf off, drop all this stuff off. Okay, cool. We did that. Oops. Did that. Quest progression. Did all that. What else do we need? You want a stumpy spark. Okay. So we can grab one of those, put that there. Good. I could do that. Rush a single group of sparks in one direction. Huh. That's new. Very cool. All these ones are done. So we need a clump, we need a wood panel, sawn timber, and a crafty spark, all of which we cannot do just yet. That's fine. So now I can rush them out, huh? Oh, cool. And then they'll just do whatever they approach. That's very good. Cool. That will be useful. Let's continue. I'll take that. Where were we at in our quest? So this is the new updated quest thing. Let's see, we did that already. Alright. This is the one. I've already done that. Okay, so let's go over some of these other buildings then. So now we've got a shed and a barrel, which is very cool. This will help you store excess materials. Let's go ahead and put this at the end of the line. So I didn't mention it before, but the sparks, and I mean you can kind of tell by looking, but the sparks only travel on the right-hand side of any given path first. So they will always move in a counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, depending on where you live in the world, rotation for their path. So they'll always go like this and drop stuff off on the right first. So if I put this on this side of the path, the left side of the path, they will drop it off last. If I put it on this side, they will drop off their supplies first. So hopefully that makes some sense. But I'm going to go ahead and put this here. So that way if they have excess, they will put it in the barrel and then grab again, and so on and so forth. Right, and this one's done because it's full, so we can actually fix that. Let's go ahead and put a... I don't know if this is far enough away, but we'll try. We'll put this here. There we go, yeah. Paths have to be at least too long, but let's go ahead and put a guy in there. One should probably be enough, and that will enable this to keep operating. One thing to note is I don't think you actually have the ability to limit the amount of slots in barrels and stuff like that. At least I haven't figured out how. Maybe you'll be able to later on, which would be nice. But anyway, let's continue. We can actually access this and store it if we so choose. And one way we could do that is by sending over this line over here into one of these slots here. That would activate this as a warp point, and if your warp point is active, you can then teleport from, you know, ancient waypoint to ancient waypoint and stuff like that. Make travel a little bit easier if you want. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Let's go ahead and see about this. We need a saw bench, which means we need some more wood. So let's go ahead and grab this. Easy peasy. Let's get a saw bench going. Let's go ahead and... do I want this before or after? Probably before. Yeah, let's just do that. Real easy. Let's make sure that we set up a collection point, of course. There we go. Throw this guy here. Let's go ahead and collect our little dudes. There. Assign a couple here, and there we go. We will now have sawn timber. There it goes. Takes 2 wood. 2 wood for every 1 timber. Now, one thing you'll start to notice is that this thing will start grabbing more resources than is necessary. So one way you can try to alleviate that is either increase your output of wood, or you could try to overload the path with more stumps. So pretty much this thing's going to fill up until 20, and then any overflow is going to proceed further on the path with their wood and drop it off here. So we could actually throw a couple more on the path here, just 'cause. Now, I don't know if you want to have 100% coverage of your paths filled. I suppose it depends on the path length, primarily. But, I don't know. It is what it is. You can see right now they're not actually doubling back and depositing any wood. No, they are now. Okay. So we've got pretty much everything covered. This guy is constantly producing, so they're actually pulling more than this is producing, technically. So if we had more sparks on the line, we would actually start to pull faster than this could produce. But it's fine for now. Grab a couple more of these guys. How many do we have so far? 16. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to need more than 16, though. A lot more. Yeah, well, let's keep going here. Let's get a dedicated line going here for timber and whatnot. Do I want to do it here? This isn't like a great spot for it. There's some stuff in the way, which is a little annoying. Go! Oh. They did tell us that they're not very smart. So I guess if I send them to a particular target, they'll go to it. Otherwise, they'll go to whatever's closest. I haven't really experimented with this square rush ability yet. Yeah, if you indicate a specific target, they'll all run over to it. Which is fine. think it'll make more sense once I actually have different types of sparks and stuff like that. Right now, as it is, it's kind of better for me to just manually send them. Alright, that's probably enough. Okay. So, let's see about setting up a harvester. Make sure you always change the direction to where you would like it to be. Okay, now, what do we want to do for our path? I'd be okay with having all of our production over here. Could be okay. It's a little bit of a long path, but it'll probably be fine. This rock is kind of in the way, if I'm being completely honest. But, anyway, let's see here. Where do we want to set up our production line for this? We want our output to probably be facing in this direction. So we could have it set up like this. I'm not sure how many of these can be kind of supplied from one logger. But let's start with... I guess 2 is fine, considering I can't build 3. Okay, so we should be fine here. There we go. Alright, so let's set these guys up. Oh, I guess I should also demonstrate something. So, depending on how fast or how slow you put stumps on the line, it'll change out the spacing of their deployment. So if you go this, wait a few seconds, there's going to be, you know, more of a kind of a bridge between them. But it also depends on whether or not you're going to focus on total coverage of your line or not. Alright, let's get some of these guys. Get some more of those. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. So right now it's at 3.8 a minute. Either way, we're going to need a lot more of these guys going here. Alright, so now it's depositing on both. How's this going? This is producing 60 a minute. So if that's producing 60 a minute, that's 7.5. 7.5, that's 15. So if that's producing 60 a minute, and this is doing 15 for 2 of them, we should be able to supply 4 of these. Right? Am I reading that correctly? I think I am. Now our only problem is that we've got to get more of these guys going. Oh, right, we need more shards. Yeah, it's depositing in there, which obviously it is. It's not 100% coverage yet. These are all running. Barely. That one's got a surplus, that one's got a surplus. Yeah, they're depositing all of them. So yeah, looks like we've got 100% coverage on this. The spacing on the sparks is working out fairly well. Yeah, it's not going to be 100% efficient, but that's okay for the time being. And yeah, this might be able to supply 4. I'm okay with 3 for now, though. I guess we technically don't need this one over here anymore, but whatever. That's fine. We could actually route this so that way it supplies the waypoint and the shrine. We don't necessarily need it to focus on this anymore, but we'll keep this here for now, just because we learn different recipes and stuff like that later on, so... Oh, look at that. Lots of wood. Okay. I think we have enough now. Let's see. Do we have anything else to deposit here? Yeah, we deposited you. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oops. Give me that back. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now they want us to do a construction site. I actually don't have enough stumps for this, surprisingly. So let's go get some. Oh, I guess we could accept the quest first. Alright, now we can go check out the Distiller Shrine. Which, if memory serves, is pretty close. Pretty sure it was just right north of us. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Comes to life. Now we can deposit those in there. We can throw a couple in here, and this will now make us shards. For a pretty good ratio, too. Which is nice. Ta-da! Lovely. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. So on and so forth. Look at that, they actually filled up. Surprising. Now, one thing we could do is we could actually get a path going here. That way. And then we could set up drop-off points. I guess I could put this here. There we go. That way, it'll be less likely to overfill. Which is something I would like to avoid. Very nice. Okay, so that should keep constantly running. And we've got our 10 stumps. Let's go ahead and finish the construction. I believe this will then give us, like, combat-related quests. field spunnies. Let's go do that. Oh, I guess we can also accept these quests. So this is for further logistics. So it's wood panels and sawn timber. Timber we have right now. I can drop that off. This is for another recipe for our saw bench, which we are going to want. And all we need to do is drop off the timber. Ta-da! Now we can do a different recipe, which is useful. Okay. Let's continue. Probably don't need to have that much, but whatever. Okay. So, we're gonna need more saw benches. And you can change the recipe, by the way, by pressing left and right on the D-pad down here. So that'll automatically place wherever you want it to. Now then, how do we want to set this up? We need 2 timber for every 1 wood panel, so we're going to need at least 2 saws to figure it out. Let's go ahead and get another one going here. I think we've shown that we can keep that going if necessary. Alright. So, let's do that. Now then. Maybe do that. That's okay. Actually, what's that do anyway? Is that like redirecting the ones that I've already sent out? Yeah, whatever. It's just a pin or directing, I suppose. Anyway, let's see here. I think I'm going to want to get rid of this path. No, they're dead. Just kidding. They're not dead. Don't you worry. I'm depositing in here. Oh, right, I set the wrong recipe. My bad. Oops. There we go. Now they're depositing in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this thing. Actually, we can just get rid of it. Okay, now how do we want to do our paths here? Let's see. We're going to want to set it up like this. And that, I guess. Do that. I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay. So let's get a couple in here, a couple in here, and we're gonna need more. Of course, you can't produce if you're doing that. Speaking of, let's go grab those other shards that we set up. Because apparently we're going to need more. There's 36. Alright. We could set up another logger if we so choose. I don't know if we necessarily need to. So everything is not producing, but that could also just be because these are full. Yeah, I think these middle ones are full. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I set up the wrong recipe. Whoops. It would help if I set up wood panels, huh? Alright, so now everything should start running again. There we go. So what are these running at? 15 a minute? These are also producing 15 a minute, just so long as they're all supplied. It looks like they're supplied. That'll definitely help with supplying. Still a couple gaps here and there. I think it'll be okay. Why is that middle one not producing? Are you full? Yeah, you're full. Okay, so the hold up here is there's not enough of the little dudes to grab. Which normally isn't a problem. But that's okay. I don't know if we're going to have issues with these getting backed up. Possibly may. Yeah, if anything, this one's going to fill up way before this one does, because that's the one that's getting prioritized or being grabbed. So we'll need more grabbers. Yeah, it's all going swimmingly, kind of. This guy's not actually producing. It is. Oh, it is. It's just the little saw blade on top isn't spinning for some reason. Weird. Yeah, not too bad. Right. How much do we have? More than enough. Let's go ahead and finish this quest off, get the other logistics going, and I think that'll do it as far as the first episode of coverage. I'm going to be playing this when it comes out. I don't know when it comes out. The demo just dropped, and there's not a release date yet. Unfortunately. Alright. Now we've got crates. Crates are very important. They're similar to the barrels, but the major difference being that you can pull from the, or you can have your sparks pull from the other side, which is very useful for logistics chains. Okay, we want one of these guys. Guess I could just slot you there. I've got enough of that. 20 shards. I think I can get 20 shards before I end the episode. Hang on. Let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'm liking this one so far. It's pretty simplistic as far as automation and factory building and stuff like that's concerned. At least simplistic right now. It will get more complicated later, obviously, as any good factory game does. Alright. Grab those. Let's hurry our way back. Yeah, now it's rotating. Strange. So, now we can actually put down our own spark workbench, which is cool. Then the next thing they want us to do is start with the crafty sparks, which is the next version of spark that you can get. Very useful. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. I will see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.